from the fabulous five-star skyscape at Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens, it's Zoo View Window to the Wild.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I am David Benfield. Thank you for joining us at the Jay Wayne and Dolores Bar Weaver Manatee River, which happens to open up next Friday, March 6th.
It is so beautiful here, and I mean, I love the music. We're getting in the zone here. This is all part of the Rejuvenation, and here to tell us about it is the president and CEO of the Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens, Dr. Jeff Etling. Great to see you again.
Doctor, thank you for joining us.
Yeah. So this whole area has been about 5 years in the making, right? So what exactly is going to be happening here?
So this is going to be the new entryway for our guests to get into the zoo and botanical gardens. It's also going to provide the opportunity for the first time where you can make a complete loop of the zoo and botanical gardens. As you currently come in, you get all the way down to Land of the Tiger, you have to double back. So we're going to eliminate that by rotating everything 90 degrees from the current entrance.
And this can also be an event space.
That's correct. So it's not only a way to get our guests in and out of our campus, but it's a place for corporate parties, for wedding receptions. We've got a banquet center upstairs. We've got full catering kitchen behind this wall. So it has a lot of opportunity that we've never had before.
And how does this ultimately help the animals then? Because that's why we're here.
Yeah, so you know, every guest that comes here to visit is helping us with our conservation programs here and around the world. $1 from every admission, $4 from every membership goes into our conservation budget. So you're doing a good thing for the planet when you come to visit us.
That's amazing. And the QR code is right there on your screen, so scan that now if you want to help. Remember, this is a nonprofit organization, so every dollar that you donate helps to take care of all these amazing animals and the gardens.
That's correct.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for having us. We're going to learn a little bit more along the way. And actually, this fabulous new entrance is so beautiful. And once you are inside, there's so much to do. A very popular program is called the Total Experience. So beyond the beautiful gardens, David, and exhibits, you can get up close and personal with the animals behind the scenes. We did that a couple times. You're going to see that in just a little bit. Yeah, really excited for that. But right now, wildlife wanderer Curtis Dvorak is inside the zoo with our safari cam, and I hear you have some birds with you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, guys. I'm out here at one of my favorite places at the Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens. It's Lorikeet Landing, where you can feed these beautiful, beautiful, brightly colored birds like that. Now look, if they land on you, that's okay, but don't try to make them land on you. I'm also joined here by Adrian Thompson, one of our lead interpretive guides. Adrian, tell folks about these lorikeets here.
All right. So we do have two species of lorikeets. So the ones that are feeding from me right now are called coconut lorikeets. They're noticeable because they have the black stripes on their chest. We also have rainbow lorikeets. They have an orange and yellow chest. And these guys are native to Australia, and they are pollinate flowers all over Australia with a special tongue called a brush tongue, and they collect nectar, and then they also collect the pollen, and then they pollinate all.
And the reason we don't want you having them land on you or try to make them land on you is because when they bite, it stings.
It's nasty.
It does sting a little bit, but this is one of my favorite spots. This is part of the Total Experience ticket. And the Total Experience ticket lets you feed lorikeets, lets you feed the giraffes, lets you feed the stingrays, you can ride the carousel, you can go in the 4D theater, and you get to ride the train. So it's really the total experience at Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens, hence the name. But no, it's really cool. Anybody's allowed to come through here. All guests can come through Lorikeet Landing. But when you come here, our interpretive guides like Adrian will be here to tell you about these beautiful birds and help you if they do land on you. Because, yeah, they've eaten everything we've given them so far.
Yeah, they eat really fast, and get full really quick.
For those out there who are going to buy the Total Experience ticket, what are the times that they need to plan to feed the lorikeets?
Yeah, so our first feeding starts at 10:30 and lasts 11:30. Then there's 12:30, and then the last one is at 2:30.
All right, there you go. So get the Total Experience ticket when you come out here to Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens. And again, you'll get a chance to feed these colorful birds. Who else? Anybody else hungry? Any more stuff? All right. I'm going to get some more food here. We're going to head over to Warthogs after this. We'll see you in a little bit.
Feed the birds. There are over 2,000 animals that still need feeding. So scan the QR code and show those animals some love.
That's right, because your zoo's mission, our primary mission, is preservation, but a close second is also education. So we challenged area media schools or media programs in area schools to send us some little packages to educate everybody about the zoo. So let's check this next one out.
Action.
A core purpose of the Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens is education. And with that in mind, we issued a challenge to area high school media classes to create feature stories about an animal or habitat at the zoo. 8 area high schools from 4 counties took up the challenge.
First school is...
On the January 15th edition of First Coast Living, we had a random drawing to assign topics to schools, giving them 1 month to create their story. Each school brought their own equipment, their own team, and their own questions to the zoo. The challenges are real world, as each team had to deal with logistics, limited time on location, animals who didn't read the memo, and some of the coldest weather on record on the First Coast. The stories were limited to 3 minutes and will be shown throughout the 2 Zoo View live broadcasts. The videos were judged using the same scoring system as the Emmy Awards, and the winner will be announced during the live 7:30 show on ABC 25. In addition to bragging rights, the winning school will receive $1,000 from Gemstone Media, the broadcast media company televising the Zoo View programs. All of the videos will have a continuing life on the video boards at the new zoo entrance, and you may see them from time to time on First Coast Living.
All right, so here is the first high school challenge story. It's from Douglas Anderson School of the Art. They're going to kick us off with some cats that are near and dear to Duval. I'm talking jaguars.
The jaguar, the largest big cat in the Americas, whose name means wild beast or predatory animal, and whose name was chosen as the title for our very own Jacksonville football team due to its reputation of strength and agility. But even this mighty animal is not untouchable from the effects of the world around it. For decades, jaguars were recognized as an endangered species, and despite being moved to the category of near threatened, it's clear that this species has and still is facing dangers all around it.
Hello, my name's Kyle Pretlow. I'm coming in from DEA, tuning in here at Jacksonville Zoo with not just these jaguars, but with these ones too. And I'm here with one of the jaguar keepers right here.
Hi everyone, my name is Tina and I am a mammal care specialist here at Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens.
What can you tell us about the causes of jaguars being nearly threatened as a species, and what do you think are the main things that are affecting the species as a whole?
The primary reason for their species decline is, of course, habitat loss due to deforestation for agriculture and ranching, as well as species fragmentation and, of course, farmer retaliation. Not only that, but also poaching for the illegal wildlife trade and, of course, the decline of their own prey species.
Due to the issues of poaching and habitat loss, with their environments mainly being in tropical forests and wetlands, their homes are often cleared out by industrial companies for materials. And without intervention, it could mean the extinction of this once powerhouse of an animal. Luckily, there are things being done to prevent this all around the world, and this can be seen at places such as the Jacksonville Zoo itself.
What can you tell me about the breeding programs being facilitated at the zoo for the jaguars?
So our jaguars here are a part of a species survival plan, which is a part of the Association of Zoos and Aquariums. And we are dedicated to long-term conservation for many species all over the world. Our main goal is not to breed them, to put them back into the wild, but just to educate the public, and we want to create a valuable, genetically diverse, healthy jaguar population to do that.
The jaguar's strength is not only an outstanding characteristic, but a representation of the strength and resilience being used to ensure this mighty beast will remain on our beautiful and valuable planet, and within our very own Jacksonville Zoo to be forever treasured and appreciated. Go Jags!
It was great hearing from you, Tina. And thank you, Jacksonville Zoo, for letting us learn about the only jaguars cooler than these ones.
Absolutely, anytime.
Great.
That's amazing. Okay, so they tell me Banks, the little jaguar born here in Jacksonville, is now at a zoo in Texas.
Aww.
That's where he'll be starting a brand new family. Hey, and a couple little fun facts.
Okay, tell me.
So, did you know that a jaguar is so fearless that they will jump into water to attack a crocodile?
No, I did not know that.
They will. They're crazy like that. So they have the strongest biting force of any large cat, even bigger than a lion.
Oh gosh. Well, we love our jaguars here in Duval. Great job, Douglas Anderson. All right, well, coming up a little bit later, well, first of all, you're looking at the new Manatee River. So exciting. But coming up, we're going to be painting with elephants. Yeah. The elephant does the painting, though. We are not painting elephants. You'll find out coming up.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today our roads are littered with killing machines. I'm talking about semi-trucks. They can easily kill, even at low speeds. Injured in a trucking accident? We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason.
Fish delish, fish delish. New crispy, crunchy shrimp out high with fish puffs inside. New $5.99 full meal deals. Unreal. Captain D's fish delish.
In Florida, warm winters aren't rare, but 50% off Bernhardt, Lexington, and even more premium brands definitely is. It's Bear's Warm Winter Savings Event. Enjoy the lowest prices of the year on the brands you love. The luxury and comfort you want, the quality you trust at savings you don't see every season. With flexible financing and complimentary design services, creating your oasis has never been easier. Bears always hits home.
My name is Mary. I want people to know how wonderful Conviva is. The care team is very proactive, very thorough, very caring. It's not just going for a visit and you're done. I always have a lot of questions and never feel rushed. They just really take good care of you. And every time I lift up my grandson, I feel very fortunate that I'm able to do this. And it's my most favorite thing in the world.
Schedule a tour today. Conviva Senior Primary Care.
Janet, you know how Fifth Third Bank keeps your money safe with fraud monitoring and threat blocking? Well, I also keep you safe because I'm your dog, and I love you.
This is banking, a Fifth Third better.
Home is where the celebration begins. Our best-selling Riviera collection features vibrant colors, flawless designs, and a contemporary transitional flair. Visit Michael's Rug Studio today.
They do have rooms with balconies. Blackie?
We're whipping up delicious recipes you can make at home.
And I can't wait.
Bon appetit.
We're living a high life.
Living in the kitchen.
Fridays on First Coast Living.
All right, sales, you cover follow-up. Service, all changes, your zone. Finance, stay tight on those approvals. No one, I mean no one, gets through without great care. Y'all got me?
Yes,
Coach. Now go out there and stick with your customers.
Ready.
From game plan to great service, Butler Toyota Jacksonville sticks with you.
So, Noosa, you've got whole milk?
100%.
And real fruit?
Tasty heaps, mate.
Ah, this is like the fall of Troy all over again.
So tasty.
Have you heard of Troy?
Welcome back to the brand new ViStar Skyscape at the Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens. If you want to help animal conservation and keep our zoo among the best in the nation, scan that QR code right there on your screen, and you can help keep this place as beautiful as it is today.
That's right. And I mean, the animals need it, right?
They do.
We love our animals and the gardens.
Absolutely.
We want to preserve those and make sure that they're taken care of.
For sure.
Meanwhile, we want to tell you about one of the coolest behind-the-scenes experiences that you can do right here at the zoo. We got a fantastic look at how animals can kind of interact with us.
Yes.
Painting with the elephants. Check this out.
Shake. Hold it. Paint. Good. Paint.
So cool that they can pick things up with their trunk, and I mean, it's amazing.
There's so much dexterity with the
Right.
trunk.
Good. Tina, paint. Give it. Good girl.
I wonder what she's making.
Oh, this is awesome. Good. Hold it. Paint. Good girl. Paint. Good. Paint.
I feel like she really enjoys it.
That's so cool.
Especially with all the treats.
Yeah. Good girl. All right.
We got a little paint on the tip of her dress.
Oh.
Hold it. Paint.
can't wait to see it. Yeah, we're gonna have to put this on the bookshelf.
Yeah, this is definitely has to go on the bookshelf.
Look at
Whoa,
it!
yay! That's awesome.
Very abstract.
Yeah, I love it. Good job. Okay, so Charlie, walk me through the process. So say I show up at the zoo and I'm like, I'm here to paint with the elephant. Walk me through my whole deal.
So what we'll do is our interpretive specialist will actually have you come back to our barn, and we'll meet you at the barn, and we can we'll stay more towards the doorway.
Okay.
But we will have you pick out whatever colors you want. These were just the ones that Shelby and I chose for today.
Okay.
And we'll let you pick out the colors that you want, and we kind of go over everything with you. And then we also just tell you, okay, this is our elephant and giraffe barn. We house elephants on this side, we house giraffes on this side. And sometimes we might have a giraffe back so you can see a giraffe a little bit closer. Just depends on what they decide to do for the day. They're big animals. They can choose what they would do and don't want to do. So then once we finish the painting portion, as long as the guests are happy with how it looks, because it's obviously very abstract.
Yes. Beautiful.
And Sheena's her own artist.
That's Great job.
We also will show people the different behaviors that we do with them on a daily basis. So we do train them at least once a day. So doing this is extra enrichment for them because they get trained another time, another time of the day. So we will show them, we ask them for their feet. Their foot health is super important. We show them their ears earlier. That's how we draw blood from them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we are able to draw blood from their ears. It's the thinnest skin on their body. So you can draw.
You can kind of see some veins through there then. Is that what the part of the wrinkling?
Yep, absolutely.
That's so interesting.
So we'll go through stuff like that, and as long as she's here, she will participate. And as long as she has food, she'll participate.
And how long typically is the experience?
Honestly,
I know it can vary with
it can. So it depends on, because sometimes she's not really the best painter. Or she'll focus on so you can see there's a lot of white there. So she'll focus on
some paint.
one corner and one canvas gets painted, so we kind of have to rotate.
But it's so cool because every time it's going to be different.
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, it can be anywhere from 30 minutes to 45 minutes, but that's including the painting portion, and then we answer any questions that you might have.
Very
so
cool.
We've had them go for quite a while because people do have questions about these amazing animals.
What days of the week are these offered?
Fridays and Saturdays.
Fridays and Saturdays. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right, Fridays and Saturdays.
Well, thank you so much for this. It was very cool.
This is amazing. You know what? We are going to take this.
Yep, we got to put that on the set.
And we're going to put this on our set because this is so rad. Charlie, thank you so very much.
Yes, thank you.
Come on out, enjoy yourselves, guys. This is amazing.
And here
Look
it
at
is.
It's so great.
Isn't that so cool? Okay, so we were like,
cool.
how do we want to portray
how do you orient
this?
it, right? I don't know.
But this looks like a very famous mouse that resides in Orlando.
I like it when we did the other way. So what did they say before? It was like almost like an airplane going through and dropping stuff on a forest or something like that. So that was kind of cool, right?
I love it.
But you know what I find really, really interesting is the fact that most of the behaviors that these animals learn, like painting with the elephants and things like that, it's really to help the animal in order for the handlers to administer health stuff,
the medicines
exactly, and things like that, right? So it gets them used to everybody, so they can get in there and help take care of the animals. It's amazing.
And it's enrichment.
It is super cool.
They do it until they want, and then they're like, I'm done.
I thought it was really, really great. But we got much more to come, right? What do we got?
That's right, because next up in our high school challenge, Atlantic Coast High School tells us why flamingos are in the news.
From zebras to elephants, even gazelles, Jacksonville Zoo has it all, even stingrays.
Hey there, y'all. I'm Gavin Heimbach from Atlantic Coast High School, home to the Stingrays. But today isn't about these guys. Instead, we're going to be shifting focus to more colorful creatures, the Caribbean flamingo.
The Caribbean flamingo is the largest species of flamingo native to the West Indies, northern South America, including the Galapagos Islands, and the Yucatan Peninsula. It is a cultural icon for the U.S. state of Florida, where it was formerly abundant in the southernmost regions.
And here's what the locals have to say.
Alright, sir. Do you, by chance, know what our state bird is?
I should know that.
I'm gonna go flamingo.
I want to go flamingo.
Well, you'd be surprised that's actually the northern mockingbird. Have you ever seen a northern mockingbird in Florida?
Not that I probably have, but couldn't identify it.
Well, surprisingly enough, we are trying to pass the flamingo as our state bird right now. For some reason, it's not already the state bird. Do you have any comments on that? Do you think the flamingo should be the state bird?
I agree. That would make way more logical sense.
I think so too. Thank you for your time with us, sir.
No worries, no worries.
Despite the flamingos and Florida's rich history, it's actually not the state bird. Here's what the bird specialist has to say.
Something really cool is that government officials actually want to change the Florida state bird to the Caribbean flamingo. So right now it's the mockingjay, and while it does embody Florida, state officials are wanting to change it to the Caribbean flamingo just because of all the tourism and souvenirs that we basically put them on. They're basically like a staple here in Florida to support that tropical image. So like it hasn't been passed yet, but basically they want to change the mockingbird. They want to change the mockingbird, so we're not going to lose it. They want to change it to be our songbird for the state, and then the state of Florida wants the state bird to be the Caribbean flamingo.
Lawmakers welcome the flamingo home during all seasons, especially during the breeding season.
They have very elaborate and extravagant breeding displays. They'll start stomping their feet on land, and then they'll open their wings for a big wing display to basically show off their physique and let their mates know that they are in prime breeding condition.
Speaking of prime conditions, here are the things the zoo does to keep the flamingos in their prime.
We do make special accommodations such as adding water to their ponds when it starts to get low. I know the rainfall starts to kind of dwindle back, and so we are constantly adding water into their ponds and making sure that they can stay warm through the water. But because of our nice tropical weather that we have here, we're able to house these guys year-round outside for everyone to view.
And that's the story of the Caribbean flamingo.
So cool.
It's amazing. Okay, so the bill, to make the flamingo the official state bird passed the Florida House 112-1. So now it's off to the Senate.
Whoa.
But I got to ask, the one no vote. I mean, would they have a plastic mockingbird in their yard or something?
No. We've got flamingos in our
Exactly.
yard, right?
This is Florida.
All right, well, coming up after the break, Baker County introduces us to the two-toed sloth. I'm so excited in our next high school challenge. Oh, and, this is not a flamingo, David. This is better known for its eyes than its color. Stay tuned to meet Amadeus.
Ooh, cool.
Did you know that Renewal by Andersen's energy efficient replacement windows and doors can help lower your energy bills and save you money? They're made with our exclusive Fibrex composite material that's vastly superior to vinyl. Get started on energy savings today. Call Renewal by Andersen now and claim this limited time offer before it ends. Give us a call today. Renewal by Andersen. Superior products, exceptional service.
Did you hear? The Rooms to Go anniversary sale starts Saturday, and 60-month interest-free financing is back. That's big. Big style, big value, big savings on incredible pieces and ready-to-go room packages for your home. Shop living rooms, bedrooms, and dining rooms on sale with 60-month interest-free financing. Get ready. The Rooms to Go anniversary sale starts Saturday.
Have a seat, Tom.
You wouldn't have a barbershop quartet deliver bad news.
Unfortunately, we have some bad news.
You're being laid off, effective immediately. You have already been locked out of your email and someone will escort you out of the building. So long.
Just like you wouldn't have anyone but Morgan & Morgan handle your injury case. With over $30 billion recovered for our clients, there's a reason to go big. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Imagine your home totally organized. At Closets by Design, we specialize in providing affordable, custom-built storage solutions with built-ins and beyond. From garages to new home offices. Our experienced designers work within your budget to design a solution fit perfectly to your needs. Get 40% off plus an additional 15% with 18-month financing. Visit closetsbydesign.com or call 1-800-BY-DESIGN to get started. Let's get organized together.
Get your home ready for the change in seasons with a $69 HVAC tune-up from Florida Home Air Conditioning. Our pros can help you lower energy costs, prevent costly breakdowns, and make sure your system is running at peak efficiency right when you need it most. Our exceptional service guarantee, combined with over 20 years experience serving Jacksonville and the surrounding areas, means you can trust your family's comfort to Florida Home. Call 904-594-7435.
Florida Home AC.
Room for 6 full-size passions. The Lexus TX 3-row luxury. A car that doesn't elevate everyone's experience. Is a car that stops short of amazing.
Sporting Jacks, Pro Soccer, Pro Jacks. Secure your seats now.
All right, we are taking a look now at an Eastern bongo. Look at that guy. That's
yeah,
awesome.
and the guy earlier was a tortoise, by the way.
It was, yes it was. It absolutely was.
Oh,
Look at
look
that
how
face.
beautiful.
All right, welcome back to Zoo View, Winter of the Wild. Did you know that your annual membership to the Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens gives you unlimited visits for an entire year? It's an incredible community asset, and it is perfect for the family. I cannot wait to bring my little daughter here one day.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
too young right now. But
oh yeah, she's gonna love it. And there's nothing like getting up close and personal with the animals,
It's
right?
cool.
And we're about to get as close as we can
What?
to the Verreaux's Eagle Owl. I hope I'm saying that right.
Whoa.
With friend Anne Marie. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for coming.
Holy cow. Okay, so what can you tell us about
Holy cow, that
Amadeus?
thing's eating things.
So Amadeus is our ambassador Verreaux's Eagle Owl. So he's a little camera shy right now, but great he took his reinforcement. He is 11 years old, and
Okay.
he has been here since he was 1 month old.
Wow. This is so amazing. Where are owls found in the wild, like this type found in the wild?
Verreaux's Eagle Owls are going to be found in sub-Saharan Africa,
Okay.
so they're going to inhabit more open woodland rather than any rainforest.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what is his diet? I saw you just fed him something. It looked like a leg.
It had a leg in it.
Yeah, there was a leg.
So he gets a variety of frozen thawed meats, mostly chicks because they're going to have the highest content of protein to help build these strong flight muscles.
Whoa. And that's something they would eat and find in the wild.
Yeah,
Pretty much,
absolutely.
right?
They do have one of the most diverse diets of a wild owl. They can eat over 100 different prey species, so they are very varied.
And how old do they typically live?
So it's not super well known, but when they're under human care, they can live to be about 30 to 35 years old.
Wow. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
You're
Thank you,
very welcome.
Amadeus.
Thank you for having
Those
us.
are so good. I
So
love owls
cool.
so much. All right, so, well, from a high-flying predator, let's turn now our attention to another cool animal right here. Baker County High School met a couple fascinating mammals who spent a lot of time just chilling.
Hey, animal lovers. I am Aaliyah Evans, a freshman at Baker County High School, and today I got an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the sloth habitat with mammal care specialist Tina Torres. She introduced us to Chada, a Hoffman's two-toe sloth, and Ruth, a Linnaeus's two-toe sloth, and share what it takes to care for these amazing, slow-moving superstars at Sloth Crossing. Let's dive in. What are something people might not know about two-toed sloths?
There's actually a lot of fun facts about these sloths. So they're called two-toed because their front limbs only have 2 toes. They're 2 nails, but their bottom feet, all sloths have 3 bottom toes. It's actually their nail, and their nail is really a bone. It's with just a keratin sheath on it. So we don't really trim their nails. They naturally kind of trim their nails as they use different branches. It's just like cats when they scratch, you know, they kind of trim their own nails a little bit. I think a lot of people can relate to sloths because people are lazy, right? Even though they are the slowest moving mammal, they can actually move fairly fast, especially if they feel threatened or endangered. They can move a lot faster than you would think. In the wild, the sloth's coat basically become its own little mobile ecosystem. So not only does it help the sloth camouflage in the wild, they'll start growing a lot of fungi and algae on their coats, and then obviously that attracts a bunch of different insects. So they will have beetles and moths living on them, and it like I said earlier, it creates its own little mobile ecosystem. So the algae helps the sloths blend in with their environment and camouflage, and then they're also providing a habitat for other animals to live there.
Oh, I love to learn about the two-toed sloths. They are so cute. And, you know, there's over 2,000 animals that need your support with feeding. So obviously scan the QR code when you see that pop up. We're also going to take a look, I think, at the Manatee River.
That's right.
And what's really cool, a manatee eats up to 100 pounds of romaine lettuce each day. That is crazy. Take a look.
Look at that. That's absolutely beautiful. All right, guys. And there are more high school stories coming up, and we'll announce the winner of our challenge tonight at 7:30 p.m. on ABC 25.
Yeah, we hope you tune in. We'll be right back.
In Florida, warm winters aren't rare, but 50% off Bernhardt, Lexington, and even more premium brands definitely is. It's Bear's Warm Winter Savings Event. Enjoy the lowest prices of the year on the brands you love. The luxury and comfort you want, the quality you trust at savings you don't see every season. With flexible financing and complimentary design services, creating your oasis has never been easier. Bears always hits home.
There's so much more to see at Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens.
Get a first look at the magnificent new Manatee River on ZooView Live.
Learn how manatees are saved, how giraffes live, and what it takes to feed 2,000 animals every day.
Scan the code to learn more and support your zoo.
Watch ZooView Live Thursday at 11 a.m. on NBC 12.
When you're injured on the job, you need more than just a workers' comp lawyer. Many times your injury was because of a defective product, and our team of product lawyers will bring a claim against the manufacturer. Other times, you need to file for Social Security. Finally, your employer could try to retaliate if you bring a claim, and our employment law team is ready to slap them back hard. You can count on us. There's only one Morgan & Morgan for the people.
It's about time.
I had a true partner in my health, that my aches and pains aren't dismissed.
But my health needs aren't treated the same way
as mine.
With Conviva Care Center, it's about time.
Actually, 50% more time with my doctor.
to get the answers I need.
Conviva's been taking care of seniors for more than 50 years.
Finally, I have a team of experts
Taking a proactive approach.
To help me be my healthiest.
At Conviva, our time is spent making sure you make the most of yours. Schedule a tour today.
We know why you've put off your best smile. The time, the cost, the anxiety. That's why Aspen Dental is changing how dentistry is done. With leading implant and denture technology and on-site labs that get you in and out. No more waiting for tomorrow. Now's your time to experience the Aspen Dental difference. Get started with 0 down, 0 interest if paid in full within 18 months. Aspen Dental. It's time to smile again.
It is said that the eyes are the windows into the soul, which begs the question, can a window have a soul? At Renewal by Andersen, we think so. When it's a window forged from Fibrex material and over 100 years of refined craftsmanship, the essence of who we are transforms into superior, stunningly beautiful windows. So yes, a window can have a soul. For a limited time, take advantage of this great offer and special financing.
Since 1914, the Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens has been conserving, breeding, and repatriating animal and plant species far beyond the borders of our state, our region, and our nation. From the 122-acre campus in Northeast Florida, the zoo supports more than 35 plant and animal conservation programs regionally and globally. As a member of the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, the zoo regularly collaborates with governments and NGOs to support and engage in conservation, education, and in helping local populations value and protect endangered animals and their environments. In countries around the world, Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens partners with local communities to discourage poaching and instead develop sustainable livelihoods in coexistence with wild species. Education is integral to the zoo's mission. The conservation of animal species depends on an educated population. Every habitat at the zoo offers visitors an opportunity to understand the terrain and vegetation needed to support animal wellness. The new Manatee River project is a massive expansion of the Rescue and Rehabilitation Center and welcomes visitors with an unequaled opportunity to see these graceful and endangered mammals up close. The zoo is deeply rooted in our community, with the world-famous NFL Jaguars taking their name from the Jaguars in this award-winning habitat. Botanical Gardens is in our name, and every plant at the zoo is placed to support the environment of the animals nearby. With more than 2,000 animals and acres of plant specimens, Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens is a vital asset in the preservation and protection of our world's wild animals and places and in the enrichment of our community. You can make a difference right now by supporting one of the world's great zoos and the animals they serve. All right, let's welcome back Dr. Ettling. Doctor, thank you so much for being here one more time. All right, so you've been engaged with the Association of Zoos and Aquariums for a really long time now, right?
Yes,
so
that's correct.
How does that benefit us here in the community?
Well, I think the first thing that it does is it really signifies that we meet the highest standards of animal well-being and conservation efforts here and around the world.
Gotcha. Okay, so what exactly does the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, what do they do?
So there are a support organization. There's probably about 230 accredited facilities, AZ accredited facilities here in the United States, and that is a mere less, probably 8% of the organizations in this country that have a USDA license to be a zoo. So it's very minimal number.
Okay.
It just shows the standards are so high.
Yeah.
That it takes a lot to be a member of AZA.
That's very, very cool. And we are one of the more top-ranked zoos here in the nation, right? What are we ranked?
Well, as of this past year, we were number 4 by USA Today. Right now, we're back in the running again, and we're sitting at number 3 right now.
Dr. Ettling, congratulations. That's amazing. Thank you so very much.
Yeah.
All right, let's send it over to Jordan.
Well, you know, some of the oldest and definitely biggest animals here at our zoo are the elephants, and Stanton College Prep went behind the scenes to meet the African elephants.
The Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Garden opened the Land of the Tiger on March 8, 2014. Since then, the Land of the Tiger has been one of the most fascinating and most visited exhibits at the Jacksonville Zoo.
So here at Jacksonville Zoo and Gardens, we have 4 tigers. We have an adult male and female, Sinta and Bashir, and their 2 daughters, Bepi and Mina. These guys are from Malaysia. They are the second smallest type of tiger. They are very elusive. They live in dense, forested areas. They are critically endangered. There's possibly less than 400 left in the wild.
This 2.5-acre exhibit is meant to mimic the natural environment of the tropical rainforest in Malaysia. It also features the innovative tiger trails, which allow the tigers to walk above the visitors.
Keeping the tigers engaged and healthy here is actually one of the funnest parts of the job because it involves keeping both their minds and their bodies healthy and engaged. And the way that we do that is giving them a very nutritious full diet, and the way that we provide that diet, enrichment, training, and then also encouraging them to participate in their own health care. What we do when we design habitats is try to design really dynamic habitats. So tigers love water, so we make sure they have water to swim, to soak in. A lot of times they'd rather just soak on a hot day rather than actively swim. So they have areas where they can swim in one habitat, areas where they can kind of soak and wade in the water, rocky areas where they can get a little higher off the ground. So we just try to create a dynamic environment, and that's the best way that we can replicate the wild. In both of the habitats, we have zip lines that we can hang whole prey or enrichment on. It promotes that natural behavior of them like getting whole prey. Anytime we see them doing a natural behavior is like incredible. They also really like scents, so a big one here is Obsession by Calvin Klein. That's like the holy grail for our cats, and they also really like pumpkin pie spice.
The Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens hopes that future offspring of their tigers can be released back into the wild so the Malayan tiger can look forward to a better and a brighter tomorrow.
We contribute is by keeping a viable, healthy population in human care so that maybe one day when there are protected areas, in their native lands, maybe Sinta and Bashir's great offspring could potentially be released back into the wild.
Welcome to the Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens, Land of the Tiger.
All right, sorry about that, guys. That was actually the video on the tigers and not the elephants.
That was, hey, all the animals here
it's
are
amazing, and they did a fantastic job.
That's right. And we are at the fabulous ViStar Skyscape, where next Friday, March 6th, the doors will open to the brand new Jay Wayne and Dolores Barr Weaver Manatee River.
Absolutely. And so we're asking for your commitment to help keep the zoo running and all the animals in the beautiful gardens here to be taken care of. So scan that QR code right there on your screen right now to donate.
That's right. And when we come back, our wildlife Wanderer is with some real-life characters that you might recognize from The Lion King.
Oh, really?
Hey, there you are.
There he is.
Oh, a warthog. I can't wait.
I'm Maria Montgomery, and at West Shore Home, we make home remodeling easy. From tub to shower conversions to walk-in tub installations and even full bath remodels. We're ready to get rid of your old, outdated bathroom and transform it into your dream space. So if your bathroom looks like this, or even this, we're ready to transform your bathroom. The best part is we don't require any money down, so you can get started and not make your first payment until after the project is complete. All of our projects are professionally installed by our crews of highly trained employee installers, never subcontractors. And right now, West Shore Home is extending their winter savings event this week only. Lock in free installation on all tub to shower conversions. Plus, for a limited time, get 18 months of no interest financing. Just call or visit westshorebath.com.
And Chris makes it easy to make changes to my policy. Oh great, you can add Sarah here. It's Julie. Right. Sarah was the one your mom really liked. Hi, Julie.
Whether it's a mopped floor, a spilled drink, or even a few drops of rain, a slippery situation at a store or business can cause a dangerous slip and fall. If you've suffered injuries in a slip and fall, call Farah & Farah. Our team of investigators will examine the facts to determine if the business was negligent. When it comes to slip and fall cases, the burden of proof is on the injury victim, so contact us right away. When you fall hard, we fight harder. Farah & Farah.
I'd say the overall buying experience was very seamless.
When you think of Pella, you think of a high quality window. So I was just blown away at the affordability.
The Pella install team was fantastic from start to finish. They were very courteous and treated our home as we would want it to be treated. Pella's warranty on these windows makes us feel very good about the purchase.
I'm so happy with how they turned out.
Pella windows and doors are on sale now. Schedule a free in-home consultation today.
The Jacksonville Home and Patio Show returns March 6th through 8th at the Prime Osborne Convention Center. 3 days only to shop, compare, and save with hundreds of trusted local experts ready to help make your dream home a reality. Don't miss Dave and Jenny Mars from HGTV's hit series Fixer to Fabulous on Friday and Saturday only. Find new ideas, practical advice, and great deals on kitchens, baths, flooring, and more at the Jacksonville Home and Patio Show. Buy tickets early and save at jacksonvillehomeshows.com.
hope you are thirsty. We are at Ted's Montana Grill, and they're not just amazing bison and things like that. They also have great cocktails. So I've got one of the big wigs with me, Chad. He flew in here just special for this occasion. So hey, before we get into the cocktails, let's pay the bills. There's some people who have never been to Ted's before, which is kind of crazy. Tell them about them.
Yeah, so just like our food, we have some great handcrafted cocktails. They come with premium spirits and made from scratch garnishes cut to order for every drink. So.
It's fantastic. All right, so You guys spoiled us rotten with the food. I'm telling you, if you haven't been out here, you could get one of the steaks. It's phenomenal. But we're here to get our drink on because I am thirsty after all that good food. So let's just, which way should we start?
Let's start down there and we'll finish up down here.
Oh, we're gonna finish off with the old fashioned.
That's right,
All right.
that's right.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick this up and take a nice tasty sip out of it. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. So this is our Ted's Montana Margarita. It's made with Curazon tequila. And we actually make our sours mix from scratch. And when that nice frothy top you have, it is compliments of the egg whites that we put in with the sour mix.
Dude, that's next level. So you have egg whites in here as well.
Yes, the juice is all fresh squeezed every day.
That's the gem.
Now, if you like to spice it up a little bit,
I do.
We have our jalapeno huckleberry margarita.
I'm not scared.
Huckleberry is actually the fruit of Montana, so we incorporate that into our jalapeno huckleberry margarita. We infuse the tequila for 24 hours with our jalapenos. Gives it that slightly spicy but kind of sweet.
Stop it.
Yes, yes. I told you.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little
What is
twist,
going on
little
with that?
twist of a margarita.
That's so good. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what. You guys have seen these segments before. You know I'm not the biggest fan of like spicy cocktails. Stop it. I'm having another sip. This is delicious. Man, that is crazy. Good grief. All right, moving
Coming on down the line, we got the Snowcrest Cosmopolitan. This is actually named after one of Ted's ranches.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's made with Tito's vodka, fresh squeezed lime juice, a little bit of cranberry.
That's got some kick to it, baby.
Yes, sir.
Put your big kid pants on for that one. That's serious business. That's good stuff. All right. This one, I gotta cut you off a little bit. So, you know, my wife is a huge Ted's fan. She's a pescatarian, oddly enough. So, but when we come here, this is her drink. This is amazing. So, Lena, this one's for you. What do we have here?
This is our lemon drop martini, also made with our Tito's vodka, fresh squeezed lemonade.
It's delicious. I see why she goes back to it every time. That's really good. Pink is out. Bing.
Yeah, keep turning the glass so you get that sugar in the raw in every sip.
Man, that is delicious. All right.
Now, this is our Buffalo 41.
Okay.
So it is made with our Buffalo Trace, and so, but it's nice and sweet. So it's got a wild berry puree in it, topped with 2 fresh wild berries, blackberries.
You were telling me off camera that your wife's not a big bourbon fan, but she digs this one.
She digs that
one. I love it. You see how good of a job he's doing with the microphone, man? You're killing it. I feel like this is my segment.
Maybe. It is. It is.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
You see, I just put that down
you
willy.
started to.
Yeah, and then I was like, wait a minute, man. Oh, that's delicious. Okay, last but not least.
Yeah.
Everybody at home, you know, the old fashioned is my favorite cocktail. So please tell us about my
This is
favorite.
going to be our newly fashioned.
Oh, it's a newly fashioned.
Yeah, so made very similar to an old fashioned, but
Okay.
instead of the sugar, we use the agave nectar to actually sweeten this one. So yes, we'll take it in there, muddle it up with the fruit.
That.
Yeah.
It's good. Thank you very much.
there you
Appreciate it,
go.
sir.
See ya. To-go cup, please. Yeah.
No, that's fantastic. And it's also got the big cool round cube.
That's right.
I love that. Okay. So, all right, thank you very much. You did a great job, sir.
Thanks.
That was fantastic. You got a career in TV ahead of you.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so tell us about things like happy hour and just hours in general.
Yeah, so we're open up until 9 o'clock Monday through Thursday here, open till 10 on the weekends, and that's Sunday we close at 9 as well. So, and then happy hour we do
Monday through Friday. What's the other?
Monday through Friday, 3 to 6.
Hey, Monday through Friday, 3 to 6. I'm so glad we got everybody here. That was the proprietor over there, Frank. So, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Yeah. All right, so we have got a lot of work to do here. There's a lot of food over there still waiting for us. There's all these cocktails in here. So I think I'm going to grab myself a sleeping bag in that booth over there and just get to work.
Awesome. We'll see you there.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
I'm Ramon Rosario. I'm the executive chef here at Jacksonville Zoo, and I take care of humans.
That's right, because we need to eat too. Okay, so all right, tell me a little bit about what's going on here, because this is stuff that we're going to find in the restaurants, right?
Correct. Okay. Yes, you would definitely find it in our Palm Plaza restaurant and our Trout River Grill.
Okay.
And we offer a variety of food, salads, pizzas, tenders.
Yeah. Tender. This is like a whole giant breast, man. Look at this thing. Boom.
Oh, it is. Oh, my
really good too.
We sell so much of it. We have an Asian chill salad, our tomato mozzarella pizza, bee sting pizza, our tenders, assorted array of cookies, some donuts, the Blues burger, specialty burger, and our BLT fish sandwich.
Okay, so but the food like in the restaurants, it's not just in the restaurants. You guys have food outside, like all over the park, right?
Yes, we do. We offered Dippin' Dots, ice cream. We offer popcorn and cotton candy.
And cotton candy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so all right, one of the things that we were talking about off camera before we got started with this is that there's like a new super duper kitchen here.
Yes.
Tell me what's going on with that?
Catering heaven. All for catering for large groups. If you want to have a large group in here at Jacksonville Zoo, that whole kitchen is going to be set up for you.
All right, so we have all kinds of delicious stuff here. We have sweets, right? You've been rolling those out. This is phenomenal, by the way.
Yeah,
This is really,
thank
really
you.
delicious. Now, the only thing my last real question is, and the folks at home that watch First Coast Living, they know for sure where my loyalties lie. You guys sell beer here too, right?
We do. We do.
Yeah, because you got to wash this stuff down.
Yeah.
Okay, so before I let you go, because I know that you're a very, very busy man, where do we find this stuff, right? Like, and give us like kind of like that, like, are the restaurants open from the time that the gates open till the time they close? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, so we're open 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. We only close twice a year.
Okay.
So we're open here for all families.
So they're ready. You're ready to go.
We are ready to go.
Chef Ramon, thank you, bro. I know we got a crew sitting back here that is ready to just get to town, so we need to get to it.
Let's go.
All right, Chef. Thanks very much, man.
Yes, sir.
I am here with Emily, the Senior Bird Care Specialist inside the Penguin. What do we call this area?
Penguin exhibit.
Exhibit. And this is an add-on that you can do when you're at the Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens. You get to feed the penguins. So tell us what type of penguins these are.
These are Magellanic penguins, so they are from South America.
It's so funny because a lot of us, when we think penguins, we think about the really cold climate penguins.
Correct,
but there's
yeah.
only few species compared to the rest of them that are living in those climates.
Out of the 18 species, I think only 4 or 5 live in Antarctica that are like the true cold weathered penguins, and everybody else is more of a temperate, warmer weather. These guys normally do okay in our Florida climate. Sometimes the summers are too hot, but their pool is kept at 50 to 60 degrees, so if they get too hot or too cold, they'll go swimming, and that helps regulate their body temperature.
And how often do you feed them, or how many times a day can folks maybe come and enjoy this?
We only sell it once a day on Fridays and Saturdays. They do get fed 3 times a day, so that's when we're usually in here feeding 3 times a day.
Yeah, you want to keep them on their schedule.
Correct. And so we monitor too what everybody's eating, so I usually try and watch what they're eating, how much they're eating, just to make sure everybody's... Ooh. She said you
Some of them
snuck
do
that
not
one in.
like that. That's so funny that they are particular. Some of them are particular.
Yeah, most of them don't really like the capelin right now, and it changes throughout the year too of what fish they want to eat. So normally during nesting season, they all really like the silver sides.
So interesting.
And then other times
because you said
of
it's
the
more
year-
fatty, right?
Yeah, and then other times of the year, not so much. And same thing with the herring. Right now, it's a lot of them are eating it.
It's so funny how they shake their heads.
Sometimes if it's too mushy too, they don't like it, and that's why they might spit it out.
Hey, I have a texture issue too, y'all. I get it. I get it. This is so cool. And so you can feed them, but you cannot touch them because
they are not big on being pet or picked up or anything. Being close like this is fine, and if she walks into you, that's all right. But normally, grabbing is not.
It's not ideal.
Not ideal. They don't like it.
And do they have any enrichment activities other than the feeding?
They really enjoy things that they can chase. Or follow, so we kind of say a lot of like cat toys, so anything on a string or a laser pointer they really enjoy.
Really? Well, Emily, this has been such a pleasure. I didn't even know that this was an add-on.
Yeah.
I mean, it is just amazing the different things that you can do here at the Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens. So thank you again.
Of course.
Hi, baby. This is so cool.
Fish delish, new crispy, crunchy shrimp out high with fish puffs inside. New $5.99 full meal deals. Unreal. Captain D's fish delish.
To the Morgan family, I want to tell you thank you for all that you've done for me. I really appreciate you, because if it wasn't for you guys, I don't know where I would be right now. Thank you so much.
In Florida, warm winters aren't rare, but 50% off Bernhardt, Lexington, and even more premium brands definitely is. It's Bear's Warm Winter Savings Event. Enjoy the lowest prices of the year on the brands you love. The luxury and comfort you want, the quality you trust at savings you don't see every season. With flexible financing and complimentary design services, creating your oasis has never been easier. Bears always hits home.
Have you ever thought of getting a walk-in tub for you or someone you love? Now is a great time to take a look at getting a Safe Step walk-in tub.
With Safe Step's standard heated seat and new fast fill faucet, you can enjoy a nice warm bath up to 20% faster. And the convenient touchpad control is right at your fingertips.
Each tub comes standard with a dual hydrotherapy system. The 10 water jets can help increase mobility, relieve pain, boost energy, and improve sleep, while the MicroSoothe advanced air therapy system oxygenates and softens skin.
Safe Step walk-in tubs are built to maximize safety so you can stay in your home and enjoy the comforts of bathing again.
So call now for more information and a free no-obligation consultation.
When you call today, you'll also receive our limited time offer. Don't wait to enjoy safer bathing. Call 1-800-831-0055.
There's so much more to see at Jacksonville Zoo and Botanical Gardens.
Get a first look at the magnificent new Manatee River on ZooView Live.
Scan the code now, then watch live.
Thursday at 11 a.m. on NBC 12.
Cold days and chilly nights are here. Stay warm and worry-free with Florida Home Air Conditioning. Get a new air handler absolutely free with the purchase of select HVAC systems. The pros at Florida Home make upgrading easy with flexible financing and energy-efficient options that can help lower your monthly energy bills. Plus, you get the peace of mind that comes with our exceptional service guarantee. Call 904-594-7435 to schedule your appointment.
Florida Home AC.
Noosa, what's it like to have real fruit and whole milk?
Imagine your taste buds are riding a tasty wave to the tasty shore.
I didn't wear my swimsuit.
Okay.
So tasty.
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Let's roll.